Nothing happened. Boom, look at that. Feeling fresh. Sick. Maybe. Oh, please. Please be working. Please tell me it's my phone being funky. Okay, it is. Hello, no one. What's good, yo? Sound alerts. I know you always got my back. Not working at all. A tiny dinosaur. I would not have guessed that. Okay, hey, we're back. Tell me it's running smoothly. Please. Please speak to me. It is? Oh, thank God. This took so much longer than it should have. And for that, I am sorry. But we're finally back. Hanging. You put it in the oven. I should have. It deserves to go in the oven. Alright. But we're here. We're vibing. I got you here on my phone so I can read you. And we're back. And it's so nice in here. It's so cozy. We got a fire going. I got my cocoa, which is like room temperature now, but it's fine. It's still chocolate. Water cocoa. Look, I know. Who's self-promoting? Unbelievable. Knights of Doom. Alright, cool. Shot a thing to the Discord. Big chill. We big chillin'. We straight vibing out here. How goes the rapping, kitty? Is it going well? I hope it's going well. Haven't even started. Nice. Not looking forward to it. Double nice. I'm sure you're not, but I'm also sure that you can do it. Man, I need something else over on TikTok to go like super viral. Cause I had one thing that just went crazy viral. Uh, and it was a video about a horse. Weirdly enough, because I called it a bull, and everyone and their mother felt the need to correct me, and now it has 8,400. No, 800 141,000 views. Almost a million. Which is just incredible. And for all of those views, for 800,000 views, 8 and 5 zeros, I got 2,201 follow. And I got no one here on Twitter, or on TikTok. Not a single person. I don't know if that's still true, but out of everyone that has since followed, almost all of them have been like searching for games, because I ask people how they got here when they do follow, or when just someone new chats. So there are a couple every now and then I'll get a follow when I'm not streaming. And I have to assume that those are those, and I've had like 4 of those. And it's been like a couple of months. So what are you up to, Kitty? If you're not rapping yet. My parents are upstairs rapping. You'll love to see it. Watching TV. Well, they're at mine too. I mean, if you ask them nicely, they might. How do you watch TV and also a stream? That seems difficult. Some big boxes. I'm good at multitasking. Well, no, I'm good at multitasking too. But like, if you're multitasking, like you got to do a thing with your hands, and then a thing with your like multitasking. Sure, but hearing 2 different things at the same time is much more difficult. Like that's not just multitasking. That's a whole different thing. It's not that hard. All right. Well, good for you that you can do that. Would certainly save me a lot of time if I could watch multiple YouTube videos at the same time. Because I've got a lot of channels that I like to keep up with. And if I could watch their videos just all at once, then it would take me like 20 minutes. And that'd be sick. He needs some milk. It's me. I'm he. I need some milk. Oh dear God, is that a Zilios? I can't believe it's really him. He never shows up here. How's it going, brother? Having a good... Are you having a good night? Oh my God. Sandwich is back. Hey, Sandwich. Oh, these are just in DMs. Sick. Thank you for that. Again. The return. Yeah, we had some slight technical issues. I was prepared to bear the cold. My computer, on the other hand, less prepared. Grinding through Wizard 101 at the moment. Sick. How far in are you? We do gotta get back to I don't know what day we're gonna come back with. Magic Mondays, Sorcery Saturdays, Sorcery Sundays, Wizarding Wednesdays. No, I've already got Wet Wednesdays. That's the one that's consistent. But we gotta get back to that, Sand. We're running out of time. Yeah, after school we can get back to it. It'll be fun. Yes, I'm very excited. Man, I haven't played that game since I was like 15. I haven't played that game in a couple of weeks. God, I gotta... Xanadu. About to hit level 126. Jesus. You're way ahead of me. Damn. I gotta start pillaging some shit. We just finished up in Avalon. We're on to Azteca. I think we're on to Azteca. Yeah, we finished. Right, Sandwich? Didn't we finish? We're on to... I know we're either, like, right on the cusp of Azteca, or we're there. I don't remember, but I know it's somewhere in there. Here's the real Jill. Yeah, we finished? Okay, I thought so. Forget what's next. Probs Azteca. Yeah. It is. At the very least, that's our next crafting quest. And I'm pretty sure that's just the next world. I can check. I am going to go grab a charger really quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Just because I want to have my phone on for chat. I'm back. From outer space. Now I'm dropping things on the floor. There we go. Alright. So, Zilius, the real question. The real challenge. Do you think we can get the rest of the tilty people in here to hang out? That do be the real question. This I'm holding a music box, and I'm sure you can hear. Let's actually see if you can hear it. Okay, you can hear the higher notes. It doesn't play evenly. Like here, I'm gonna move the handle. Let's see what I can do. Game of Thrones. Yeah. No, I'm gonna move it perfectly, like, steadily. I'm not gonna, like, speed up or slow down at all. And just listen to how much the tempo just jumps around. It's a bit of a mess. But, you know, it's alright. I would like a music box like this. Like the one with the little... Because it's got the little, like, churn handle thing. Whatever this thing's called. With a song that I actually like. It's not too bad. Yeah, no, that was a little smoother than it had been in the past. But it's still not right. It's better, but it's not right. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh. What do you got for me? Oh yeah, of course. I'm getting like 8 emails from Streamlabs because it gives me like a little report on each of my streams. And this has been going on and off this whole time. Like I've technically streamed 5 times tonight. So I just keep getting emails. You love to see it. Alright, let's talk about something, chat. What do you want to talk about? What's going on in your lives? I don't know what that noise was. Who's got an interesting story to tell? Something they want advice on? Something they just want me to know? Who's got a question for me? An opinion? An opinion they want to know of mine. Nothing too fun. An ingrown toenail that I'll have to go to the doctor for. Oh! Ugh. Hate that. Hate that so much. I don't think I've ever had that, fortunately. But it sounds awful. Made it worse trying to fix it. Yep. Yep. I do the same thing to myself all the time with, like... Is it called hangnails? If you... Because, like, I bite my nails a lot, and I am not, like, ashamed about it. It's more efficient than getting a clipper, and 98% of the time it works out fine. But every now and then you'll, like, tear it off just a little too short to where the skin under it is still alive, and it hurts a lot. I have brought milk. Okay? The door is unlocked. Yeah, that's a hangnail. Yeah, then I know exactly the feeling of, damn it, I made it worse trying to fix it, but in the opposite directions with hangnails. All right, 1 second. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kitty.
The door was not unlocked.
It definitely was.
Because I tried to open it.
You didn't.
I did.
Nope. Wrong. False. You're a liar. You lied to me.
Waddle is the liar.
Incorrect. I used to bite my nails until my mom said I could get a stomach parasite. That doesn't make any sense. But alright. Good evening.
Good evening. Do you want milk cocoa? Or
Yeah. That was the whole point of you being here.
Okay.
Wait.
What? Oh, in your mug.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have brought mine.
Unclean under the nails. You could actually get one. Huh. Interesting. Well, then I guess I'll just stick to ripping off my nails with my other nails, which is the way I do it most frequently. Yeah, if you come at it from the side like this, it will usually tear like slightly more resistant paper.
How long do you like it?
I mean, you just keep your nails clean. I do definitely do that. Yeah, I don't like having things under my nails. So I pretty frequently just like do exactly what I'm doing now and clean them out. Because my fingies are gross. Well, I'm gonna paint them once I hit 500 followers. But we're running out of time.
Tell your friends.
There's only 10 days left in the
We only need,
follower
like,
challenge.
35 more?
I think that's right.
Something like that. Tell your friends to follow Wobble.
Yeah.
On Twitch, so that way he'll paint his nails.
The best way to market is word of mouth. It's the number one way. But also it's the only way that you can't like pay for. It's like you can buy ad time on TV or on YouTube or whatever. You can put up billboards and signs and posters and whatever. You can't buy word of mouth. It's the one thing you just can't do. The door is not locked. You are a liar.
The door was locked. I tried to open it
The
multiple
door
times.
is not locked.
Well, it currently is not locked. It was locked when I tried to
Buy
open
an
it.
ad for TV. What an amazing idea that I definitely do not have the money for. I don't even have cable. No one has cable anymore. That's not a weird thing. That's just how it is.
Do you want marshmallows? Sorry, I don't know why I asked.
Do I want marshmallows?
Uh-oh.
Did you overfill?
Too much milk.
Can't believe you're wasting milk and breaking everything.
Hey, I brought you to school. I entered the craziness of Walmart.
Netflix for the win.
Christmas.
Yep. Everyone's got some different flavor of streaming service. She brought the milk. I mean, that's true, but that doesn't change the fact that she's throwing spoons around the sink.
I dropped it on accident.
Mm-hmm. Sure you did. I mean, you definitely dropped it. That part I believe.
I bought you milk, I bring it over, I make you hot chocolate, and all you do is yell at me.
Yeah. Because you deserve it.
How many are these?
They're a little stale.
No, they're just sticking together.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
They're not stale.
If you would have said that to me, I probably would have dumped out some of the milk as you watch. How dare you? How dare you waste milk?
I'm used to it. How long have I known you now?
17 minutes.
Too-
Hot.
Too long.
That's a different color.
Because it's with milk.
I know why. That's just me. Yep. Been here for 5 minutes. You already hurt yourself.
I sat on the couch wrong.
That's all it is.
I just want to read chat, but I don't want to be on camera.
Cool.
See, I would dump milk on him if this was his own house and I wasn't gonna ruin his mother's furniture.
That's a good question, kitty
I
cat.
wouldn't do that to her.
How do you sit on a couch wrong?
There are like the hard parts.
You know the armrest?
Yeah.
You know how it's
I
got
sat
some wood
half
in
on
it because
that.
it's a couch and it has to have a frame? If you come slamming down onto the arm instead of the cushiony part, it's kind of hard. It's sort of like trying to lay down on the headboard of a bed.
Yeah, I'm not very coordinated.
No, my calcium. Correct. That is the correct response. You can't waste milk. Like, if you're annoyed with me, do something to punish me. Don't hurt the milk. It did nothing wrong.
I'll dump the water that you used to make hot chocolate earlier on you.
I have got bad news for you. There is no way for you to dump that water on me.
Well, I can get the water from the same...
You can get new water.
I can't even drink milk. Yeah.
And you had the audacity to yell at me for making my hot chocolate with water when you have to.
No, you can make it with, like, oat milk.
Enough with the oat milk.
You know what I do? I make oatmeal with oat milk. Oatception. What level are you in Wizard 101?
78, I think. No. 83. I think we're low 80s.
I will suffer for cocoa with milk. Yeah, I agree.
Valid.
It's worth it.
Oh, yeah, because it's not an allergy. It's just an intolerance.
It's worth the intolerance.
You're right. No,
That's the thing about lactose intolerance is that most people I know with lactose intolerance still
Just
have
continue
dairy
to
all
have
the
dairy
time
products.
because they're like, I'll just be in pain for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine. Whereas people with allergies are like, I might die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a different thing.
Yeah. I work with some kids with severe peanut allergies, and I'm always scared that if I like eat anything with nuts before going in, I'm gonna kill
Well, if there's a boss you need me to carry with you, let me know. And we'll keep that in mind. We're trying to make it through without any like hard carries. So if you've got a wizard that's on level, you're welcome to play with us. But we're probably gonna steer clear.
We just
Of
yawned
your
at
guy.
the same time. We just yawned at the same time.
Okay. That makes perfect sense.
I just wanted to tell you.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I wanted chat to know since they can't see me.
We have chairs. I can set up a chair over here.
I also buy lactose-free milk. That's fair.
Gross.
You need
That's
to
part of
stop.
milk.
I could also just go sit on the floor.
Good. You're welcome.
Is that
to.
a real fire?
It is.
It was pajama day at work. That's why I would laugh.
No, you're wrecking the shot.
What?
Get out of the shot.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Oh god.
Just gonna sit on the floor in my pajamas.
Closest I have is a level 44. Well, if you want to work your level 44 up to where we are, then you're welcome to play with us. I mean, if you just want to join us.
Why is it gross? Because he has something against anything that's not cow milk.
Yeah, there's no reason to have any other type.
Yes, for people who are allergic to milk or who are lactose intolerant.
No one's allergic to milk.
Yes, people are. My
No.
sister is.
No, she's lactose intolerant.
No, it doesn't bother her stomach. It affects her sinuses.
It's still milk. It's not! None of your fakey milks are real. It is! It's not.
It is. I agree with you, Kitty. Now everyone knows who I am. Is this the first time that we've made the connection that I am LED Light?
I think so. I'm sure people could have pieced it together.
I know. I just don't know if we've ever officially said that.
This is the first time you've ever just said it out loud.
Because I've always threatened, like, I'm going to come over to your house. I feel like I've said that so many times during streams and then I never have.
Because it's never, I'm going to come over to your house. It's just, I could. Or
because it's usually because you need something.
I know where you live.
I almost brought you food during your 24-hour stream. I don't remember why I didn't. I don't know.
You know, you need to start bringing lactose-free milk in a regular milk chug jug. What?
I just don't tell him that it's lactose-free milk.
I will never drink milk that you bring again.
I'm gonna just...
He'll never know. I'll know.
I'll figure out a way for him to not know.
There's not a way. I can taste the difference.
Oh, we'll have to see. This will be the next. This will have to be a stream. Not you just seeing if you can taste the difference between things.
Okay.
One of them will be lactose-free milk.
It tastes the same. Wrong.
I don't know. I haven't tasted either one of them, like, plain in a long time.
If you get Fairlife milk, I take it that's a brand.
I think so. I never just like drink milk.
Oh,
I
do
use milk
all the time
to make like hot chocolate or to put in like oatmeal or milkshakes. But I don't just drink milk.
Well, I guess you're lame.
Doesn't have the sweet
Fairlife
taste.
milk doesn't have that sweet taste like other lactose-free milk have. That's a step in the right direction. I still don't believe that I won't be able to tell them apart. I shouldn't have said it that way. I still think I can tell them apart.
Can you tell the difference between the different brands of bottled water apart?
I don't know if I could tell you which is which, but I feel like I could.
Like I could tell you
distinct between the two. I might be able to, yeah.
Dasani is the worst.
This needs to be tested now. Yeah, no, I'm usually very good at picking out even like minute differences in taste. So.
I don't know if I still can, but I used to be able to taste the difference between organic and non-organic, like fruits and vegetables.
I don't think that's as close as you seem to think it is. I imagine inorganic fruit is pretty easy to tell apart.
Oh, I don't know. But like if someone gave me like a baby carrot that was organic and one that was not organic, I could taste the difference. When I was younger, I don't know if I still can.
Yeah. No, I believe you. I'm just saying I feel like those two things would be easy to tell apart.
wonder if the milk is like vegetarians being like, no, this tastes just like meat. When
Right.
it doesn't at all. I would know. I was vegetarian for a very long time.
You're welcome.
He's the reason I'm not. He made me eat bacon
Power of IHOP.
at
Bacon.
IHOP at like 2 a.m.
Correct.
3 years ago.
College.
To be fair, I had been thinking about becoming unvegetarian for a while because the food at the
Bacon.
dining hall.
No one can deny that.
Sucked.
Sketch can deny that. He's wrong, but...
Yeah, I was just not getting enough protein in the calf. And I was just withering away, trying to survive on, like, cheese and vegetable sandwiches.
Yeah. One of my favorite things to see on the internet is all of the vegetarians who are like, I tried meat, and I feel so much healthier. Like, I suddenly have energy again. I can do things that it's just like, because we're omnivores. We're meant to eat meat.
I still, like, I don't eat meat all the time. Like, I still have a lot of meals that don't.
You're not a carnivore.
No.
You're supposed to have...
No, but I'm saying, like, some people eat meat with, like, I feel like every single meal. Whereas I still eat a lot of things that are vegetarian. And I don't really buy red meat unless I don't buy red meat to make things. Like, I'll have red meat when I'm at a restaurant. But I only buy white meat usually. But I also, like, I like tofu prepared certain ways, so... But the cafeteria at my college did not prepare it well.
all my meals have meat. Respect.
I do.
That is the correct answer.
Missed steak so much. I was vegetarian for like 9 years, so. And I couldn't tell you why. I think I just did it for attention.
That doesn't surprise me.
I did it because my mom was also becoming vegetarian at the time, and I was like, that sounds like fun, and I like animals.
Damn, 9 years. 9 years being depressed.
Well, yeah, no, it was partially like, I don't want to eat animals, and my mom is doing it, and let's just see if I can, and then it became like, let's see how long I can do it, and then I would eat peanut butter for a meal.
What?
I said I would eat peanut butter for a meal.
That's not a meal.
Peanut butter and honey on a spoon.
That's not a meal.
Maybe a snack.
How do you get peanut butter and honey on the same spoon without making a mess?
You just get a scoop of peanut butter and then you drizzle honey on it.
That's gonna go everywhere.
No, it's fine. Or, well, we used to get the
just put that on a sandwich.
The like fresh honey. I don't know, but like the like hard honey.
Honeycomb.
No, it's like honey, but like it's not honeycomb.
You're making a really convincing argument here.
I swear it exists. It's like fresher honey. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Peanut butter gives me a heartburn. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Peanut butter is great.
Oh, yeah.
You are missing out.
No, but you just get like a little scoop of honey and then put peanut butter on top. But like the honey wasn't like drizzly. It like melted in your mouth. I swear this exists.
Honeycomb.
No, it's not honeycomb though.
Honeycomb.
No.
I love peanut butter. Now I still eat it. Okay, so it's just a bummer. If you got heartburn, I'll tell you what, you need to get Prilosec. Get it done!
Ooh, you know what else is good? Just like taking a Hershey's chocolate bar, breaking it up and like dipping it in peanut butter, dipping like the pieces in peanut butter and eating it.
Just get a Reese cup.
Well, when you don't have Reese's.
That's what, okay.
Poor man's Reese's.
Sad
Except it costs the
Reese's
same
cup.
amount.
Probably more. I'm totally sure what you're talking about. Oh, neither am I.
What, the hard honey?
It's honeycomb. It's
no,
just
okay,
honeycomb.
I'll find it and I'll put it.
I'll
find it and I'll put it in the Discord. Maybe it was, but like you could get a whole jar of it. Like it wasn't a whole honeycomb.
Sure it was.
No, like it didn't have the comb.
This is just a big comb.
Honey. No.
This is the
no comb.
In of a big comb. Combless honeycomb.
I'll find it and I'll put it in the Discord.
I'm sure you will.
I will.
Yes, please. Okay. There you go. Now you have to.
I'll do it when the stream is over because I don't have my phone right now. It's over on the table. I swear it's a thing. It would just come in like a jar.
Sounds like honeycomb.
Okay. I'm gonna call my mother. She's not awake.
My sister's getting on a plane soon.
Oh, that's exciting. I thought she wasn't coming home till the 24th.
Hey, you thought wrong.
Okay. Is she bringing the cat?
I am not sure. Last I heard, yes.
Can I meet the cat?
Hmm?
Can I meet the cat?
When are you leaving?
When am I leaving for home for Christmas? I told you, either Thursday night or Friday morning. Because I work Thursday evening.
I think so, yeah. You should be able to. When are you back?
The 2nd or the 3rd of January.
It's gonna be close in either direction, but...
Okay.
Excuse, just like the water, Coco. What? I feel like...
Something about the honey? That was from a while ago.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm being insulted in some way. I don't know how.
This fire is so cozy.
Yeah?
Oh, not having phone right now? Okay, I will go get it. Just for you, Kitty. It is almost dead. Oh, your stream is still going on my phone.
Sick.
Oh, my phone's at 1%. And my charger's in the car.
I got one right here. You'll have to plug it in.
For an iPhone?
Yeah. Not this one. It's on the floor.
Oh. Hi, Lauren. This one?
That wasn't the one I was talking about, but if it works.
What?
Just stepping on things. Breaking all my stuff.
Can you?
Ugh.
Fine.
Can we get up? This better be cool now. Oh god.
No, I don't want to look up how to soften honey. I don't even know how to find this.
Oh, well, it's easy. Just type in honeycomb purchasable.
Raw honey is what it's called.
Yeah. That's the inside of honeycomb. It's just honey. Yeah. What do you think the inside of honeycomb is? It's just honey.
But, like, it's... You have to hear me out. It's, like, raw... Okay, I don't even know. Like, okay, I'll take it... This is not the brand that we would get. But it is, like, it's a different color. Because it's, like... Okay, where should I even put this? Is there a food section of your...
No, there isn't. We had this problem earlier.
Where did you put the...
And I forgot to make it. Just in general. It's going in general.
Everyone who's not here is gonna be like, what? So it's like
What is going on?
if you look at the picture, it is like it's like a lighter color, but it's solid, so you can like scoop it out. It's raw honey, so it's not like not like a liquid.
Hey, can you put the charger anywhere else?
Yes. I don't know how else to explain it. We need to get raw honey.
I don't think we do.
Just show them.
I don't know if that's correct.
It's good.
I mean, if you want to go get some raw honey, I won't stop you.
Where would I get it right
I
now?
don't know. Walmart probably have it.
Yeah, crystallized honey is essentially what it is. But you just keep it crystallized.
Right. So honeycomb.
No, because it doesn't have the comb part.
Okay, combless honeycomb.
Correct.
Uncombed.
Correct. Uncombed honey. Decombed.
Yeah, no comb. Exactly.
No comb. Yeah.
But honeycomb.
That's the longest conversation I've ever had about honey.
You're not trying hard enough.
I'm not good at explaining things sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta talk more about honey.
More? I do really like honey. At my house, I currently am renting a house that is very old, and there are a bunch of holes in the floor, and so ants can get through really easily no matter how clean we keep the house. So I've had to get really creative about where I put my honey, or else the ants will find it. Like if I just put it in the cabinet, the ants get to it. So right now it's with our cups.
Good.
On like the top shelf, so ants will no longer get to my honey.
Oh, they'll get there. They just gotta find it. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, but I put honey in my tea a lot. I really do enjoy it. We discovered that honey is good on taquitos. Well, you discovered that honey is good on taquitos.
I got that as a hot flash one night. It just hit me like the iceberg in the Titanic.
I need to find those texts. It was so funny. I get a text from him at like 3:30 in the morning.
Something like that. Yeah, I had woken up and I was hungry, and we had taquitos, so I came downstairs and I made them, and I had a bite, and for whatever reason, it just
like came from the universe.
This needs honey. And I
put
put honey on it.
I have a theory.
And it was great. It's fantastic. And I mean, it makes sense.
It's the only way I eat taquitos now.
You put honey on meat. Honey goes well with cheese.
Yeah.
And like honey toast.
Ooh. Baked brie. Have you ever had baked brie?
No.
Oh
cheese
my god.
By itself is almost invariably
You
bad.
You have it with like apples.
It's like a fried what?
Or crackers. Or
I've never heard that word before.
We make these baked brie bites, so it's like puff pastry with brie and then like cranberries. Or like you dip apples in brie. It's so good.
Cranberries.
Yeah. I love baked brie.
They call me Dr. C.
I get some too.
For
We always make it on
cranberries.
New Year's Eve at my house.
Paw.
Is anyone else still here other than Kitty?
It claims that
Yeah, I was
four
just
people are here.
gonna
You're
see.
one of them.
Oh no, I
Or I
think I
guess-
turned it off.
I don't know if
I
that
don't
still
know.
counts you. I'm one of them. Zilios is here. Hi. How's the grind?
Yeah, we've just been talking about honey. What does that say? I can't read.
My Mexican heritage is mad. You don't know what I am afraid to say the word out
Wait,
loud.
Can I see it?
It looks like sopapilla.
Oh,
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure you don't say those L's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. What are the ones that you make? It's like corn mash. And you wrap them in the paper and you like fry them. I think
That's a tamale.
tamale. I love tamales.
Tamales are good.
Finding Batman references.
Huh?
That's frightening. You don't say the L's, they're silent, but you were close. I didn't say the L's.
Yeah, it is. Tamales are not fried, but I knew what you were talking about.
Is it just boiled?
They're like baked, aren't they?
Don't you put them in some type of water?
I thought you like wrap them up.
Yes.
But then you don't fry them.
I didn't think they were fried. I just... Don't they go in a liquid of some kind? You steam them.
Steam.
Yeah. If I had thought about it for more than 2 seconds, I would have known it wasn't fried. I wouldn't have gotten to steamed, but I knew it was something with a liquid. Make it to Xanadu, and you find out what I mean. Alright.
This fire is toasty.
Well, it's fire.
Right on my back. It's really
warm. I am shawled. I've made tamales before. It's hard. I have not, but my grandma likes to make them while we're out with her in California, which means I only get them like once a year. But they are quite good. I like them best when they have shredded chicken and nothing else.
I feel like I like pork or something in them.
I would be fine with any type of meat.
I haven't had tamales in a long time.
I usually don't like complicated foods. Like, the more different textures and tastes that I will have in one bite, the less likely I am to like it.
Huh. That's interesting. Is that why you don't like tacos? With like a lot of stuff in them?
That's part of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I haven't. Ooh, that sounds so good.
So many references after March. Good to know.
Now I want tamales.
I got bad news.
I know. We cannot make tamales.
Nope.
I've always been sad that I don't have, like, a cultural heritage that values food and, like, makes good food. Like, I'm just a blend of a bunch of things and, like...
Alcohol.
I'm mostly Irish, but, like...
Alcohol.
Yeah. That's basically it.
You can. It's just a process. Yeah. No, she wasn't saying that we are incapable of making tamales. It's just that
we
it's
don't have the ingredients.
11 something, and we have none of the ingredients, and that'd just be such a... It'd be a lot of work.
What? We make... My family makes, like, pork and sauerkraut a lot, but that's not Irish. What is that? That's
German.
German. Yeah, I'm also German.
Oh, girl, I'm white, Hispanic, German, Irish, and Indian.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Wow.
That's a lot. I wasn't expecting Indian in that mix. I'm 75% Scottish. Highland.
I should do one of those...
Nope.
Like DNA tests, because we don't know. Well, we should have my grandma do it, actually, because my grandma was adopted, and she, like, doesn't have a bunch of information. Like, she doesn't know who her birth parents were. So, we don't know anything about her heritage. I think she was Scottish, though.
Nice. Yeah. The only food that my culture is known for is haggis. Do you know what that is?
Oh, I know they talk about it in Brave.
They do.
It's like something like liver or heart or something of like
close.
A pig.
It is
some
sheep's
organ.
stomach.
Or yeah.
Bro, don't make me hungry.
I feel.
And actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, I feel like Irish is just like corned beef and cabbage.
Yep.
Which, not a huge fan of either one of those.
I mean, you're missing one very important step.
What?
Potatoes.
Oh, potatoes. I mean, I do love potatoes.
The potato. I love corned beef and cabbage.
Like, I'll have it on, like, St. Patrick's Day, but it's not something I ever seek out outside of whenever we make it.
Yeah, no.
When I was vegetarian, on New Year's Day, we always make pork and sauerkraut and kielbasa. And we like to put it in the crock pot. And when I was vegetarian, I would just eat the sauerkraut out of it, but it had been like soaking in all of the meat juices, so it was really good. But I was like, it's not meat.
I'm technically allowed.
I also definitely had things.
Oh yes, Zilios, make food. Yes, go make more food, and then bring me some.
Yeah. Also, I definitely knew that like. I used to eat broccoli cheddar soup from Panera so often, and I definitely found out in like 2016 that they put chicken broth in it, and just continued to eat it because I liked it. I remember when I first became vegetarian, we had this like family gathering where we had like a meat and cheese and cracker platter, like a charcuterie board but not fancy, and I would sneak the little like salamis and eat them, even though like I was the one who chose to be vegetarian. Like I didn't need to be.
A liar. You weren't vegetarian.
No, I was.
You were like meat restrictive at best.
That was like 3 months in, and then I didn't do that anymore.
Sure you didn't.
I didn't. I didn't.
Definitely not just backtracking now that you've been caught.
No, I would admit to it.
See, Zilios is with me. You're a liar. Viva la revolution.
I also
half-ass vegetarian.
Yeah, well, I kind of was because I was a pescatarian, so I ate seafood.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't even a real vegetarian. Most of the time when I said pescatarian, people would think I was saying Presbyterian. They were like, what does that have to do with anything?
Huh. Usually it's like, Episcopalian.
Or Episcopalian, yeah. Like, it's not about my religion. I just ate fish.
My religion is fish.
And I remember people, like, during Lent, they'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to not eat meat on Fridays. And I'd be like, I do it every day.
Is that a thing? Is that a part of Lent?
It is. You're not allowed to have meat on Fridays, and people act like it's the hardest thing in the world. And I'm like, you have to go 1 day a week for, like, 6 weeks without eating meat. Like,
I'm torn between that being easy and that being dumb.
I'm like, what is the point? Like,
I thought the thing with Lent was that you don't eat when the sun is up, like at all. Is that a different thing?
That is Ramadan.
Is that Ramadan? Maybe that's something we have.
Yeah, that's Ramadan. No, Lent, you like give up something for Lent.
Yeah,
and some
that
people
part
fast on like a couple days of Lent. There's like certain days. I don't know. I am not Catholic. I went to a Catholic school in high school, but I'm not Catholic, so I know a lot about Catholicism.
I am not Catholic, but I am definitely a blasphemer in the eyes of the Catholic Church.
Oh, yeah, I mean, aren't we all?
For a number of reasons. First and foremost, one of my D&D characters, named Alexander Anderson, points if you get the reference with the name, is literally the Catholic God.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's a vampire hunter from the 1200s who was thrown into the 9000s, blew up some shit in power armor, and then got thrown into a different campaign timeline. We found him in an apartment in modern-day New York, and now he speedruns Mario 64 with his other vampire friend, and also he ascended to godhood and became the god of forgiveness / the god of the Catholic Church, because he is Catholic and he became a god and it was like a self-fulfilling prophecy thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we went back to when when Moses split the Red Sea, parted the Red Sea, and he was there for that, and he stopped the Egyptian pharaoh's giant robot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they leave that part out of the story.
From Exodus 12:18.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they leave that part out of most versions because they wanted to leave like Moses the credit for believing hard, but actually God and his homies were there, and they beat the shit out of a robot to save the Jews. The more you know.
Yeah.
I'm atheist, so am I.
I don't know what I am, but I'm not Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't raised Catholic either.
Yeah, I
mostly went to a Catholic school because that's where my friends were going.
Baptist, I think.
I was raised non-denominational Christian.
Yeah, I think I was also technically non-denominational. I don't know what, because the church I went to never had any of the words in its name, so I didn't know. Because normally it's like I don't know, like South Jersey Baptist Church, something like that. Just something with Baptist or Methodist or Catholic Church somewhere in the name. Something like that. Lutheran, I don't know, whatever. But mine was just like street name Christian Church. And then it became like Compass Christian Church.
Yeah, mine was called the Memorial Church of Christ.
Yeah, and it just didn't have any of the
I used to
identifier words other than
kids
Christian.
worship.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just because I liked to sing and dance.
Yeah, I did a similar thing. We did at my church we did Vacation Bible School.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and
so did we.
my mom was the only adult who was like a real performer type.
Mm-hmm.
So she was always the like leader or whatever it was called. And every year the like module that we'd have had like a sketch comedy thing that every day would start with. And there was always one typically inept character, always male, that was both remarkably stupid and didn't know anything about God, but was always like thrilled to learn about him. And so I was always contracted into being that guy. And the only way I got through it was by flexing my memorization muscle by never looking at my script until I was in the car on the way there. And I never missed a line.
Look at that.
So, get fucked. I don't remember any of them except for the rock climbing. Like, there was a mountaineering year, and that is the only one I remember. I was Trek Rock Rambler. That was my name.
Wow. That's incredible.
Big flex.
I had some great roles in our church plays. We did the Tale of the Three Trees, and I was the tree that got turned into the cross.
That's terrible.
And which is like one of the only plays where like you can say like being a tree is a good thing.
I got the role.
I literally
tree
remember
number 3.
like I remember little like I must have been in 3rd grade. I remember like sitting there at my window being like, please God, please let me play the tree that gets turned into the cross. Like little Christian girl. And then in 4th grade, I was Mary in our church play, who is not the main character in this play. It was about the wise men, because we never did normal plays. I was Mary, and the stable collapsed on top of me during the production.
That's
but
great.
Joseph was like further ahead of me, and so he just stood there and did nothing, as I'm like trying to hold up the entire stable, while also giving birth to the Son of Christ.
Okay. The Son of Christ?
The Son of God.
Are we sure about that one? Oh no. Oh no.
Um,
Great, amazing, hilarious.
yeah.
That asshole. I mean, what do you
For
do
real.
in that
No,
situation?
and then okay, the real story is that then we also played a married couple in the next play that we did, which I don't even remember what it was about. But for some reason, some of the older kids in the play decided that we needed to get divorced because he wasn't treating me right. So they like made a divorce contract for us during church play rehearsal.
Did you get the donkey?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about this. Okay. I just remember being like, I don't know.
That it happened.
These girls are telling me I need to divorce this guy, so.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Agreed.
So clearly.
I got smited once.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in church. So I...
Smote?
Someone else is here. Ray is finally here. Hello, Ray. You missed the entire concept of today's stream. I was outside in the cold for like an hour and a half. But you're here now, and we're just
have those cookies?
Chilling out.
Do we have more of those cookies?
Yeah, they're over in the toaster oven.
It would be good dipped in the hot chocolate.
Go for it. But yeah,
Do you want one?
I'm good right now. So there were 3 sections of my like church life. There was the first section where I was like, yes, I am a Christian and I'm going to church. And there was the second part where I was like, all right, this is dumb, but my parents like it, so I'm gonna pretend. And now I am in the third section of my life where my parents are kind of like, all right, this was always more about the community than the like actual whatever. And they're still like on the fence-ish about believing, and they are now very clearly aware that I am a atheist, like, period. And this happened like during the transition from phase 2 to phase 3. We went to church on Easter Sunday with my grandparents, who are still very much Christian. So, to quote from John Mulaney, you know how you lie to your parents? So we're in church, and we also happen to be close friends with the pastor and his family.
Where are these cookies?
They were on the toaster oven right in front of you. If they're not there anymore, we may have eaten them. They also might be in the toaster oven.
No, we have the bread in the toaster oven.
That is where we keep the bread. But anyway, I'm in church, and our preacher is up on stage. Like, we're during the main sermon. We're past all the, like, announcements and welcome and hello everyone in the songs or whatever, where it's the main sermon. And he's Pastor Troy is up there preaching his little heart out. And to his credit, he was always a great preacher. He was very smart and passionate, well-spoken. But we get to the end of the sermon, and I don't remember what it's about. It's not important. But he's getting to the end. He goes, whatever. Hallelujah. Amen. Nosebleed. Both nostrils at the same time. As soon as he says the word amen. I do not get nosebleeds. I hadn't had one in like 3 years. The last time I had one, I got hit in the face with something. I do not get nosebleeds just naturally. I had to get up and leave and go to the bathroom and stay in there for the rest of the service to get my nose to stop bleeding. It would be horrifying. The demon was mad about that. Yeah. Just binged all 6 episodes of Hawkeye with my family. That's cool. Yeah. So, God straight up tried to smite me and failed. Nice try, jackass. Next time, give it your A game. Throw a lightning bolt at me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can officially say, legitimately, that I got smote and it didn't do shit.
There you have it.
There you go.
I was in a time traveling church play one time.
I think I was too.
It was called Back to the Manger.
Oh, God.
It was a musical.
Oh, God. Every time you give me a new detail, I hate this whole situation more.
I played a fashionista.
I want to... you're very close to a fire. Yeah, Kitty Cat is right. Yeah. Oh, God.
I know. I was also... Did you ever watch the VeggieTales episode about...
the bunny.
Oh,
bunny,
that was the best one. I did watch that one.
Bunny.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that one. But it was about...
But I was looking more and
the
more
rumor
inviting.
weeds.
Say it again?
The rumor weed, and it was like Super Larry.
I think so.
We did that without Super Larry. Like, we did a show about... It was like a reimagining of that. But it was like about these rumor
Why would
weeds.
you not keep Super Larry?
I don't know. I didn't choose the plays. I was in 6th grade.
All right.
But anyway, so there's like a song about rumor weeds. And my sister was one of the rumor weeds.
There's never been a show like VeggieTales.
VeggieTales is good. It might be. Like Silly Songs with Larry.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry. The part of the show where Larry comes out to sing a silly song.
That fire's looking more and more inviting.
Yeah, I hate VeggieTales.
No,
What?
VeggieTales is so good.
You might have to be on VIP. Explain yourself. Your shiny pink diamond is on the line. How could you hate VeggieTales? So annoying. How dare you? How dare you?
But Silly Songs with Larry, though. Silly Songs with Larry is good.
The show itself, maybe. The music,
Mm-hmm.
The only part of that show that was good was great.
Like, I'm not talking about the religious stories or, like,
Right.
anything like that. Other than, like, them making the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the Chocolate Bunny. Those are the names of them. You know why I know that? I was in a play about them at church.
I'm sure you were. No.
The Chocolate Bunny, like, him idolizing a chocolate bunny is so funny.
Why wasn't the chocolate bunny sentient? Are only vegetables sentient?
No, because they had like, Daniel in the Lion's Den. Was there, like, real lions? Like, I guess
don't know.
are, like, animals in this world.
Interesting.
I don't know. Huh. Yeah.
You know, I learned this. I read this on the internet somewhere.
Tomatoes are fruits.
That is true, but they're also a vegetable. Yeah. Because vegetable, fun fact, is a culinary term, not a botanical or biological term.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Fruit is anything that, like, comes off a plant that has seeds in it.
Mm-hmm.
Vegetable is a type of plant that you use in a certain way in the kitchen.
Interesting. So, like, a tomato is a vegetable because of how it's used.
Correct.
In the kitchen. Okay.
But it's fruit.
But it's a fruit.
Because it's got seeds in it.
Okay.
Correct. A vegetable does not exist
but then is
biologically.
A cucumber a fruit?
Does it have seeds in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I'm confused. Doesn't everything have seeds?
Kale doesn't.
Oh. But, like, then peppers would be...
I am not sure all peppers have seeds in them. But yes, the ones that do, fruit.
They all have seeds on the inside. They have to cut them out. If you want, like...
Yeah,
Like,
the
you
ones
think,
that
like,
do,
jalapenos
fruit.
have peppers? Or have seeds.
Jalapenos have peppers, yes.
Peppers are fruits.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anything with a seed in it that is a plant is a fruit.
Interesting.
That's just what that word means. I was saying a thing, and I don't remember what it was.
Sorry, was it about VeggieTales?
It definitely was. Oh, yeah. I learned recently that the guy who makes VeggieTales goes to, I think it was his mother, for all of the religious aspects. She's like the one that is super religious. And she thought it was so important to make sure that all of the veggies, if you watch through all of VeggieTales, they always say Jesus loves you or God loves you. They will never once say Jesus or God loves me, because he does not love vegetables. Vegetables do not get to go to heaven. Only people.
You're telling me Bob the Tomato doesn't get to go to heaven?
Bob Tomato is burning in hell. That is absolutely true.
That makes me so sad.
Men are fruits. Wrong.
But if I eat seeds...
You're not a plant.
Oh, that's true.
That is the first step.
Yeah.
Be a plant. If you did not have to be a plant, then yes, women would technically be fruits.
All I'm saying is that if there aren't dogs in heaven, I don't want to be there.
That's fair.
Like, I don't want to go somewhere where there are no animals. That'd be so boring.
Interesting. Animals don't get to go. No, animals do get to go.
Animals go to heaven?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. There's like debates about that.
I mean, there's that movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
And I mean, it was I think that was a good movie. I remember it being a good movie, but I think I only saw it once, and it's like a fever dream.
Other than like, some dogs should not go to heaven. Like, not to bash my own dogs, but like Luke is mean.
All right.
No, I mean, he does good too.
Pretty sure I read that animals don't get to go to heaven.
That's what I thought. Like, there's debate about it.
Yeah.
I
I've
feel like
definitely
people
heard
have like biblical debates.
people say
about
both.
This.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's what we're spending our brain power on. Collectively.
Yeah, there are a lot of things in the Bible that we could be discussing. But do animals go to heaven? Who knows?
Wait, yeah, because the lion shall lay down with the lamb.
That's just a metaphor. Like, we are the
That's
lamb.
not a... You can't start bringing up metaphors. The whole thing's a metaphor.
The whole thing is a metaphor.
Isn't that like the first description of heaven? They're like, there shall be no suffering, or this and that and the other, and the lion shall lay down with the lamb. Isn't that specific line a description of heaven?
Probably. I remember.
Isaiah 11:6 describes several types, predator and prey, living in peace with one another. If God created animals for the Garden of Eden to give us a picture of his ideal place, he will surely include them in heaven, God's perfect new Eden. Thank you.
There we
Bingo.
go. Well, that makes me happy.
There you go.
I remember in my first religion class in high school when we learned about how there's actually like multiple creation stories in the book of Genesis and how they're all just like metaphors and they're not real, and everyone's minds were blown. I was like, obviously. And they're like, wait, so you mean evolution like is a thing? I was like, oh my god.
Look, all I'm saying is if I don't sin, Jesus died for nothing. Yep.
So that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the creation story in the Bible, it's just a story. It says so in the Bible. Because there are multiple stories.
Oh yeah, There's a whole lot of stuff in the Bible that people just like to ignore.
Yeah. Like wearing multiple fabrics at the same time.
Yep. Going to hell.
Shouldn't
Eating
be doing
shrimp.
that. Eating shrimp? Absolutely
Consuming
not.
shellfish. Is it shellfish or is it seafood?
I think it's shellfish.
It's got to be shellfish because there were so many fishermen in the Bible.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus does the thing with the fish and the bread.
That is true. Yeah. There's no, it's, think it back.
The Bible is a Christian manga. Change my mind. Is that what that says?
That is what that says. And I will change your mind. There's no pictures.
There's no pictures, sadly.
It's just a book.
It's not even well written. Like, they have 4 guys telling the same story in 4 different ways in the beginning of the New Testament.
That is true.
What the heck? Move on. We get it. Jesus.
He happened. Moving on.
Listen, I don't know what my religion is, but Jesus Christ Superstar the musical is so good. I stand by that.
You're sitting.
I sit by that.
Oh boy. Most of those rules made by the Jewish, not what God said was sin. Ah, interesting. The more you know.
Isn't that this? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. We don't need to talk about actual serious stuff in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's often misinterpreted and mistranslated.
Yep.
And that's what I'll say about that.
There's no mention of homosexuality in the real Bible.
Ding, ding,
The
ding.
only time it comes up, the one time, is a mistranslation, and the real translation is pedophile.
Correct.
I wonder why that was changed.
Correct.
Oh, the Catholic Church. Anyway, moving on. We're not going back to the pedophile conversation. We got away from that once. We're not starting that up again.
Yeah.
Why do you think they picked pink for VIP?
I don't know. I'm like.
I would have guessed yellow, like money.
Or like purple, like royalty.
Purple's kind of the default. I can understand why they didn't do that. Like the Twitch is purple.
Is there another thing that's yellow?
100 donated whatevers. Which is to say, not really, because there's pretty much something of every color.
Yeah, I don't know then. It's just a good color.
I guess. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just seems like a strange choice. Oh wow, it's midnight.
Huh. We have 7 viewers.
Do we?
Yeah.
Alright. Hi everyone.
Hey.
How you doing?
Are you about to end the stream?
I was gonna, but I mean, if you guys want to keep vibing, I don't mind.
I'm fine with whatever.
11 p.m. for the win. Oh, you're now behind.
Huh.
Good to know.
Nice. I mean, we're just gonna be talking either way. So.
That's true. Although I do have something that I want you to do for me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's.
Why did you say that so quietly? Say it for Tad to hear.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna make her do my chores.
Great. So excited.
It's midnight for me. I'm gonna head to bed night. Yeah, that's what I thought. People are gonna start heading to bed. So then we are gonna end here. Let me see if anyone's live.
Alright.
If it's even worth rating anyone. I'm guessing not. I guess we can go raid nights. Yeah. Okay, everyone stick around. Don't leave yet, Ray. Here. Move the remote.
I'm gonna join for the raid.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm not
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow, regular time, 7 p.m. Yeah. So stick around for that, or come back for that rather. And I'm gonna be posting a poll in the Discord, and I want everyone to have an opinion on that because it's important. Hey, too bright. Far too bright. Oh, because it opened like 7 times. That's not why it's too bright, but it is annoying. To Twitch. Come on, computer. You're like new. You should be faster than this.
Are you still streaming?
I am.
Oh, I came on here really late.
This really isn't worth this much waiting. Do 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 do. Dragon Ball noises. Okay, create a dashboard. And come on, give me the raid button. Bim bim biddy do 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 do. There we go. All right. So thank everyone for joining us tonight. I know it was kind of rough with the technical difficulties that we faced, but it was still a good time. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's been a real blast. And we will be back tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Got you, don't worry about it, buddy. Wait.